broadcast, which is coming to you from Gdańsk, Poland. This is the annual FIT, which is held here, has been held here since about 1280 something, and so it's now in its 741st year. And this is the area of the food court where I am at right now. Now, this is your chance to actually ask questions relating to van life and motorhomes in general. And I encourage people to actually ask them when I'm doing these live broadcasts, or indeed in the comment section, and not to write me private emails and things like that, because I usually tend to just end up saying the same thing over and over again. Indeed, there are people complaining that I don't respond to them. Well, the reason I don't respond to them is because there's an opportunity to put the same questions at something like this. There was a rather nasty comment on one of the videos 3 or 4 days ago by someone who says that I don't respond to his private message, which incidentally I've never received, because because I'm getting paid by the companies which are doing this. So anyway, right, so as you can see right now, so if you want to send some questions, please do so. The point, as I'm on my camera, I might have some difficulties actually, not on my camera, but on my mobile phone. I might not actually see the questions as they come through. So hello, Annie, and I'm glad you're here. There's also some music in the background, and I normally shy away from where there's music for reasons of worrying about copyright. But in this case, I'm going to have to let it go, because I think it's somebody just playing. I hope anyway. I hope it's not sort of the latest top of the pops scene. Right, so at present I'm parked in an absolutely outstanding location, which is very close to the centre of Gdańsk. I mean, this is the best city location I have ever had in 10 years of living and travelling in a van. I have never had a city location as good as this one. Now, you may see some of the other places I've actually stayed at. If I'm going to take a rural location, the best one I ever had was in Sicily, and you can see that in videos. But I've actually also been putting up recently some of the places I've stayed in this area here. And for example, I've had these wonderful hello, Mark. I've had some of these wonderful locations by the side of the sea, and I've still got more and more of them to actually show, because I believe that the sea here, and you know, okay, in a year like this year, which has been especially warm, I mean, this is a great place to come, because the beaches are empty. The sea this year has been empty, I'm exaggerating a bit, but they're far emptier than they are in the Mediterranean, for example. The water this year is relatively warm, although somebody told me in Malta the water's 30 degrees. I mean, I find that rather hard to believe. I mean, that's hotter. Okay, I normally wash myself in cold water, but I've started washing my hair in warmish water, but I certainly wouldn't put it under 30 degrees. So that's hotter than I would normally wash myself in, if indeed that is true. Now, the thing which I'm tending to do now is I'm going to have to go down to Dusseldorf. So this means to say anybody's got any inquiries about vehicles and things like that, and wants to see what's got the 2022 range from certain companies, you will need to actually put in your claims. Hello, Josh, and you have put in your requests, and I'll see what I can do. Now, this year at Dusseldorf, as far as I can tell, and that's not to say that I haven't been there yet, but there's going to be a much bigger turnout than there was last year. Now, last year it was rather weak, the turnout, but all the same, having said that, for me personally, I didn't even manage to get around all the vehicles and film them all. So I mean, and I really was really trying to get as many films as I could, as always. So I mean, so this year we're going back to the usual situation, where I might get 1 in 4 actually filmed. But one thing is though, that the Hymer group is not going to be there. So the Hymer group, which is, I think the second largest or the largest. I'm not certain with Trigano, who is actually the biggest. But if the anchor tenant, if you like, of the trade fair is not going to be there, it's a bit disappointing in a way. But I mean, I understand the reasons why Hymer is actually doing that. Indeed, Hymer has said that they will henceforth only go to one trade fair in 2, so every other year. Now, for me, I particularly like being in the Hymer stand because they have this corporate area, and I would actually use that as my office, so to speak. So I just sit there and be doing whatever I had to do on my computer, or when I had to meet people, I'd meet them on the Hymer stand. And now I've got to find somewhere else to actually meet people. And so my plan is as follows. Now, I had this plan of stopping off on places, various places en route, which I really wanted to do. But also some problems. Festival 1,000 Cars Classic Show. There is a classic car show just outside Frankfurt at the moment. I know that for the Elvis car show. I forgot what I was saying now. Yeah, my route. The route I'm going to be taking has changed because I wanted to say all sorts of places on whilst I'm going there. But the thing is this, I sort of stay at some place I really like. I'm very conservative in what I'm actually doing and where I'm at, and I really want to stay in one place. Now, I'm finding it difficult to actually leave here. I need to be in Dusseldorf, or at least, say, 30 kilometers from Dusseldorf, the Wednesday after next. Now, you say 10 days to get somewhere, that's no time at all. 11 in fact. Indeed, that is no time. I could easily do it with my bicycle, but not easily. No, I could do it with difficulty, but not easily. Anyway, the thing is, I'm here. I really like, and I've still got appointments. I've still got things I want to do here. I want to do things from History Channel here. So I'm finding it difficult to actually pull myself away. But the plan is now as follows: from Gdańsk, I'm going to head through northern Poland, and I'm going to travel to Szczecin. I'm going to cross the border, the place called Kołbaskowo, which is to the west of Szczecin, and then I'm going to head down into Berlin. I'm going to spend 2 or 3 days in Berlin. There's an archive I want to see there, and from there I'm going to sort of travel slowly in the direction of Dusseldorf. I want to go to Magdeburg. There's a place I want to sort of visit nearby there. I'd hope to visit some companies on my way there, but really I've left it so late, I'm not actually now going to be able to do it. And then a caravan salon Dusseldorf. Now, I suspect that this time, obviously I want to do a live broadcast on a Saturday as much as I can. It may not be possible in the 2 months I will be spending in Germany, but I'll try as and when I can do it. Now, this time next week, next Saturday, I hopefully will also still be hopefully, I don't know, it'll be in Poland or Germany. Probably the way I'll do things, I'll probably be still in Poland, but I should really be making more of an effort to get moving. But anyway, I'll put a comment in the community section to let you know if there is one. Now, as there's no questions relating directly to van life, I think I'll just have to leave it here. But before I do that, I'm just going to give you a quick look at where we are. So I'm just going to walk up now, show you around. So this is the food area here. How do I turn the camera around? Oh, there it is. So, and this, you may have seen other videos I've done from here. Oh, the skylight. Yeah, the skylight. It poured with rain, and I left my skylight open. That was on Tuesday night. And anyway, fortunately, I always put a towel on top of my bed, which took the majority of the water. But but it's closed. I left it open this morning, but then I went back. But there you go. It might well rain. Yes, it might well rain. And I think I was here actually in a video earlier. So we have this unusual statue. Are all my tyres pumped up correctly? Yes, they are. All of them. Yeah, I check that quite regularly because that does not only is it for safety reasons, but also for cost reasons. If you've got a tyre that's too low, it costs more money to actually cycle around, and that is That's a problem. Yeah, no, this is ideal weather actually. Although the sky isn't a particularly good colour, but I mean, look, it's now. You've seen how I'm dressed. It's 25, 26 degrees, something like that. Maybe slightly more, 24. But it's ideal. It's absolutely fantastic. It's really good for cycling. There's hardly any. Well, there's a bit of wind, but not much. Anyway, so that gives you a view around here. And so I'll put the camera back on me, drive around. So thanks very much for watching. And all the best from here, from Gdańsk. Tonight there's a film, so a really interesting small Mercedes Sprinter conversion with a slide out, so it's like 6.5 meter motorhome, really, more than a camper van on a Mercedes. But anyway, you'll see that this evening. And tomorrow I've also got a video from Tata Food. So I'm doing more and more videos on food. So tomorrow afternoon there's one on Tata Food, and in the evening is a motorhome. I can't remember which one it is. So thanks very much for watching. All the best from Gdańsk.